Test, test. Hi, Shaman. How are you? I'm trying something and it might not turn out to be what I think it is, but allowed players to replay the demo a few extra times. We recommend that our eager visitors limit their house tour playthroughs to preserve intended pacing and method of discovery of the filler. No, I wanted to start. This is a puzzle game, and a lot of people are playing the demo on this because this is a pretty formidable demo. But, hi, Darlene. Somehow I knew you two would show up. Lazing around watching videos, avoiding getting up. So great. Oh, okay. It's just slightly afternoon there. That could be worse. This is a demo, and this is something that a lot of people are playing, and it won't let you skip a whole lot of it, but once you get into the game, it's pretty interesting. I played for a fair bit myself this morning. I'm as good as I ever am. You know, things are a little rough. My back is a wreck, and uh, it is what it is. But I'm good for today.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Now, if you want to see somebody do this better than me, Gab Smolders also has a playthrough on this, which is where I saw it. Graphically, it's pretty impressive. I'm not quite sure about the style, but welcome to the Mount Holly House Tour. You've been granted 4 days. 4 days to discover, experiment, and explore before your official bequest begins. Please bear in mind this is a pre-release house tour, a humble preview of the full Blueprints experience. Some rooms and items have been removed from the estate during the next 4 days to prevent you from wandering too far Remember, this is a demo build and some game and platform features might not work correctly. Bugs may be found in the house, cracks may be found in the walls. Rest assured we'll get those patched before you actually move in. In the meantime, please make yourself at home. And I do have a pencil and a piece of paper here. And this is the entrance hall. You get 50 steps. Some rooms will tell you that it'll add steps to your total. When you get down to 0 steps, your day's done. You go to the second day. It is easy to box yourself in this game because you have this entrance hall and you have 3 doors. One there, one here, and one there. And all the rooms do not have doors in them that'll sometimes meet up with them. Searching estates can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose a step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and you must call it a day. Important to know. And that. Open only in the event of my death. You're opening it, so it can't be good. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could be further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you will find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert. And then you get the blueprint that you may access by pressing tab. And there you are in the entrance hall. And up here is the antechamber. And as you can see, there is the menu item to call it a day. I haven't seen this before because I never clicked on it. Red rooms, shops, green rooms, hallways, bedrooms. So we get to pick. And as you can see, 5 across and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the north. And you have to pick pretty much what you're given. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. The closet but you would prevent yourself from going any farther that way. And the hallway might be the best play, because the only way you're going in the bedroom is up and to the left. but the hallway you can do both. And here we are. Now I'm going to give you my 2 cents. I think these pictures have something to do with it because they're in every room you go in. And as you can see, I'm down to 49 steps. Okay, one neat thing before you pick, you can see what effect that's going to have on you. And that would be a good corner room, as would that one. And that one having a key in it, that's a temptation. The storeroom would basically block that corner, so let's do that. Now, this is a journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. And here I am playing a puzzle game when I'm not really great at puzzles. So I picked up the key, and as you can see, there's a picture of a stag. That looks like the picture of a price tag or something like that. And even though you get 10 steps for going in the guest bedroom, you've also blocked yourself from going other ways. The spare room will let you go north, but the parlor, you'd be going back on yourself. And this is all great. But I'm going to go back the other way. And that book always catches me off guard. I think I'm doing something. Let me go out here knowing well, the chapel, you're going to lose out from there. You also lose 1 coin when you enter, so I'm not doing that. The den, you're going to lose being able to go north, but let's do that. That's the clock. I thought would mean something, but it really doesn't seem to. And all the clocks in here are set on the same time. There's the bridge. There's a beautiful bride picture. Trunk is locked. I'm going to let that go for the moment. Well, that's not going to go any way worth going. Let's do that. Hello, Calamity Bob. Just playing a little bit of a demo called Blueprints. There's a bat. There's a chess piece. Anything in there? No, not really. All right. Well, boy, that's the utility closet. I've already got a guest bedroom, I thought. But yeah. I've got a bedroom. Ah, okay. I would think that would be the play. Yesterday we were in trouble, but today we're good. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough. I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Enclosed amount. Should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. That looks like the way to go. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. 2 big seizures in one day, because unknown scared me a bit, but I handled it. Leaned on people to help me, and I can't thank them enough. Today, he's acting normal, so thank goodness. Absolutely. Okay, that's the den. A beautiful room, that's for sure. All right. Looks like the only way you're going well, you might lose a coin when you enter there, but there's a chess piece. And 1, 2, 3. But this is 1. Different. The stained glass is neat. Let me me see here. Well, I've drawn it, so oh, and now I can't back out of it. Well, let's do that. I know that's kind of going to stick me, but I might be able to. And nobody ever said I would be good at this game. I think that's the play. Stained glass is cool. I used to do that for a living. I love it when games add detail like that. I'm surprised. Oh, but I don't really want to go there. But maybe I do. Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. Okay. Maybe I do want to go this way. Wine cellar, the storeroom, or the boudoir. There are 3 gems there. There's a safe in here that it doesn't tell you about, but I've seen other people play. I'm gonna waste a door if I use that one, so it can't be that. I think I'll use that. This was what I wanted to do in here, was get the shovel, because if you don't get it here, it costs you 6 tokens. The music cannot be turned off, at least in this demo. That will at least let me go. I kind of wasted a door there, but can't do that. That would be... I'm gonna get him a little bite of veggie soup, but nothing harmful. Put a teeny bit of kibble on it. Absolutely. Okay, there are the car keys. And there is a garage. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note. Thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired that floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate it. And I didn't need to know the rules or point values to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Well, hate to say that don't look like it happened. Flan. Sand. I still want to think that the pictures have something to do with it. They're too much around. If I go in there, I lose steps. There's nothing else to do but go through there because I've done it to myself. All right, there's where we started. Let's see. I could go up here to the spare room and go north. I can't see, but I let him sniff the bowl, and he tried to do his donut dance. He does a little spin, hops with his front feet. Yep. Yeah, don't want to go in the bedroom. Want to go over here. So he's happy. Excellent. Veranda. That's the only one that goes clear through. So, oh, I don't have enough gems. Ah. And I've got. Hello, Daniel. How are you, sir? Just doing a little impromptu streaming. This is the demo of a game called Blueprints. Have I blocked myself from going north? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And the last few times I have played this, I played it 2 other times, I had blocked myself from going north. Yeah, that's going smack to the closet. So I'm pretty much done. I have to admit, it's beautiful. Okay, let's do this. So on day 2, you start over. You only get 4 days in this, so. Okay. clock on the wall outside says it's 8 o'clock. And now you get to start over again. And that says it's 8 o'clock. That's probably the best thing for all intents and purposes. You get a key there, but you get 4 coins there. Key or coins? Because the farther you go toward the antechamber, the more locked doors you'll find. Let's do that. Having a quite lazy day, so cold I'm hiding in my cozy nest. Yes. This reminds me of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I want to call that spare instead of spare room. These pictures are changing every time they deal these rooms. Spiral staircase. What are you smiling about, Shaman? What did I miss? Served in the dining room only. Okay. And if that isn't shaped like a sunbeam mixer, I don't know what is. Okay. Rumpus room. Never saw that one. Can't do it though. It's got a gym requirement. Don't want to do that there, so let's do that. Skating music is not always my jam, but the company's fun. Yeah, the bobby pin, the tree. Drawing room. really, oh, that's got a gym requirement, so I can't do that. I don't want to do the chapel. I don't remember, but you said something. You said probably the line, "The rich in the wardrobe and spare oom." Maybe, maybe not. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Olms this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we'd been seen in decent society, and we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers on this score. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found the time, and I have included in this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. You got to pick the key up. Oh. I've gotten my mouse off the screen, and that's why it wouldn't stop twirling. What's this one say? All 3 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. Maybe. Yay! Can't do the guest bedroom. Don't want to do the utility closet. Chapel is the only one that's going to let me do what I do. I have pulled the chat some of the way off the screen. All right. Here we are, spending money with wild abandon. And if you all have any suggestions, don't hesitate to speak up. You won't bother me any at all. We're not doing that. I've seen this one and it was different. The only way you're going is up there, and I'd really rather go that way. Yeah, if the room that it's attaching to does not have a door, it blocks up the door to the room you've just placed. Oh, all of these are... Let's redraw that. have the shovel in this one. Well, and I can't go there. None of them are going further north. Wow. However, if I do this and pick that up, that up, that up, I can go back in here. Just my luck. Nothing of interest is buried here, because you're unlucky. Well, that didn't work out. I'll try, but logic games confuse me, so I'm not a reliable helper. Trust me, they do me wrong too. I've spent money. Okay. And there I am, walking up. I have to say, this looks like it's going to be a pretty impressive game when it comes out. Blue memos equal true. Red memos equal lie. And I think it says unless they are, or if they're written by hand but they're red, they're true is what I got. And I saw that on somebody else's video, full disclosure. And it was 8 when I came in, and it's going on 10 now. So in game, I've passed 2 hours worth. One fruit, one coin. And effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, as it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out on one of the electric computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch lock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to the house manager, Mrs. Babbage. And then add the terminal password but it's all blocked out. And red cards are lies, but blue cards are true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks. The estate, likewise, has a redundant security measure. Normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. And that says, until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Which, that's a lie. At least they got a microwave and a coffee maker. Okay. No. I haven't seen this, but all we can do is walk in here and it be wrong or right. There are cracks in the walls, just like they said there would be. That was largely a bust. Okay. Can't do that, but I can, well, then I waste 2 doors. That's not good. And I've backed myself into a corner again. Because no matter what I pick, I can't go further north. However, we're going to take that just because. And there's a key card. Okay. Time sure is marching on in this place, I've got to say that. This. Oh. And here we are. I haven't been outside. I don't know whether that counts against me. Johnny, you are required to use all the squares on the map or just make it to the antechamber. To my knowledge, just make it to the antechamber. You're still trying to find the 46th room. And this being a demo, I doubt it's going to let you find it. Private drive to the grounds. It won't let you do that. Due to the rules set forth, you are not allowed to stay in the estate. Luckily, your scouting skills have been put to good use. Fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Well, I'm not gonna. And apples give you more steps, and there's no jumping, so that's out. And I just got a feeling the way that ground is going, you're not going there. Yeah, all it'll let me do is look in there. Just so you all know, I'm probably going to be finishing up here in about 7 or 8 minutes. Well, I know as much as I did when I walked in, which is absolutely nothing. I can go no further north or higher up on the map or any more. I've blocked myself off of one whole row. Well, this is as good a stopping place as any. I appreciate you guys showing up. Just was trying to have a little bit of fun and on a lazy Sunday and not do anything too rash. Most likely tomorrow morning I will be starting on Portal at 8 a.m. my time. So that's where we're at. Two days down, 2 more to go. Simon knew the house was playing with him. The floor plans seemed to tease him at every turn, denying him the easy path forward, but he knew his great uncle's reputation too well to think this would be effortless. Looking over his notes, he exited the house. Simon smiled. He had a plan. See you again soon. Thank you guys for being here. It was very impromptu. I didn't announce it in any way, shape, or form. So, you all have a good one. Thank you, Shaman. It was fun. Just wanted to include you folks. Thank you all.